Hello, Spencer. I'm back. This video comes in two parts. Part 1 is a story from camp, and part 2 is a video recommendation. So the camp I went to wasn't like any other camp I've been to before. Instead of just driving up to a parking lot on a bus and then unloading everything and walking to your cabin, we got dropped off by the side of a road. We left our stuff with the people at the camp who drove it ahead of us to the camp, and then we went on a 2-mile hike into the camp. Now this place is located on a hill in the middle of a forest, so it was not an easy trek. But I will say that it was absolutely beautiful. Now what this hike reminded me of was, say, the beginning to a big, large action video game. Because what it did was it took your mind and it placed you in this world. This trek made you forget about all the stuff that you left at home, all your video games and your Twitters and your Tumblrs, and made you focus on where you were going and what the week was going to be like. What it really reminded me of was the opening to the video game Skyrim, because it allowed you to just take in the world around you. Our guide gave us things to think about and talk about to get our minds in the right place. Like in Skyrim when they're talking about dragons and different kingdoms and Dovahkiins. Though luckily when we got to camp there was no dragon attack and I had to fled. And that's what I really loved about that 2-mile hike into camp, was that it set the pace for the rest of the week and let me really get into the program that the camp was running. Now on to part 2. Now I know you are a really big fan of Video Game High School because I made you watch the first season on Netflix and you really loved it. But what you may not know is that they already funded and filmed the second season, and that the first episode of the second season has premiered already. I've already watched the first episode and I can tell this season is going to be way better than the first season already. The sets, the camera work, the effects are even better than last season, and the best part, which tells me that this season is going to be 1,000 times better than last season, is that there's a new character in this season who is played by an actress from Lost. Yes, one of the greatest shows in history, Lost. Now instead of just giving you the link right away, I'm going to have 2 links for you on the screen right here. One link is going to take you to Video Game High School Season 2 Episode 1. The other link is going to take you to a random video. So choose your link wisely. While you're deciding which link to click on first, I just want to say, Spencer, I'll see you tomorrow.